Hey everybody, welcome back to A Slice of Gaming. I'm the only Pie 314, and we are still playing Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga for the Game Boy Advance, and this game is brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, so we are still going through the BeanBean Castle sewers to meet up with the Queen Bean. I cleared out this area and I leveled up a bit, and I just upped defense for both brothers, so we'll just keep going here. Make sure you don't spin this valve, because coming out of that pipe there will just be another spiny leading into a battle. So you want to go over here instead, and this is a puzzle room here. So first we spin this valve here, and what we want to do is hit these pegs in the correct order. So the order is this one here, then this far one, and then this upper one, and then this bottom one. And that will raise the platform so that we can continue. So we'll keep on going. And I actually have an interesting story about this current recording that I'm doing right now, and I'll explain that story in a bit here. And if we turn that valve, we can go back to that room where I was just at, and we'll smash down those pegs. There we are. And this is the last room. That was a hard puzzle to figure out. Oh, thank the stars you saved me, your heroic souls. Could you be the Mario Brothers from the Mushroom Kingdom? What are the Mario Brothers doing in a place like this? What? You claim I dropped the pair of you down here? And I told you to fix the plumbing? Most perplexing. Why, we were attacked by Cacletta and her fiends and have been stuck here ever since. Perhaps the Lady Lima you encountered was... Oh, shit. Foolish Mario Brothers, you have completely and pathetically fallen into my trap. Repairing the plumbing is the key to disabling the Beanstar security system. Wow, that's a nice security system. Cacletta, it is hurrying time! We must take the Beanstar and fastly run away from this place! At last, at long last, I have in my possession both the Beanstar and Peach's voice. I think I can grant all desires, the Beanstar. We've always remained at this castle, acting as its guardians, protecting the Beanstar and keeping it out of evil's hands. There's no doubt about it. Cacletta must be after the Beanstar. Oh no! Oh, heroic Mario Brothers, quickly now! You must go to the Beanstar, go! You must not let the Beanstar fall into the hands of evil! Quickly, quickly, do not dawdle! Yeah, I'm going. I'll check out this room first. Some items in here, which are nice. I'm so frightened at the thought of Cacletta being in here that I refuse to leave. You can't make me! Alright, you can stay here the entire game if you want to, buddy. Is the Queen Bean safe? I guess we'll find out. You kind of have to wonder why it's important that you have to have the Beanstar and Princess Peach's voice at the same time. Aw, we're too late. The Beanstar. The Beanstar and Peach's voice are already mine. Once we awaken the Beanstar with Princess Peach's voice, this world will be Cacletta's snack cake. Say, Mario Brothers, you haven't bothered to pay a visit to your host, Queen Bean. I thought you had better manners. Wouldn't you agree, Queen Bean? Oh. Perhaps the three of you can sit down over tea to discuss the finer points of foreign policy. Love. So this is a boss fight with the Queen Bean, and this boss fight has an interesting strategy to it. So what you want to do first is you want to get rid of her arms, because you can't directly attack her with her crown on her head. because since it's a pointed object, if you jump on it, then you get damaged from it. So do you want to take care of the arms first, and that will also get rid of this attack here. And as you can see, she gets a little bit closer to our twitch each time. So just in order to back her up, attack her with a hammer. That way you have more time to dodge that. And when you get one of her arms, that attack will attack a lot faster. So just take care of her other arm. So this will be a bit of a longer boss fight, so just make sure that you're prepared. There, and when you take care of both of her arms, her head is exposed, so now you can attack her. And when you step on those beans that she spits out there, they will become beanies. And they're more of a distraction to the fight than anything. I think she can eat them to heal them too, or to heal herself rather. So when she's exposed, just spam the brother's attack on her. Right, so my interesting story about this particular recording and the part after is I was recording this part earlier and I had, you know, the recording went fine and I was doing some off-screen battling afterwards and I had to restart my laptop actually, and so I saved it and I went back to this emulator, and when I turned it on, the save file was completely gone. So what I had to do was restart the whole game and do everything off screen and come back to record this part, which is kind of funny because in part 8 I didn't really want to do that because I screwed up that one recording and I missed that one obstacle, but I decided to screw it and not start over. So if you see any inconsistencies with statuses, then I apologize between the two Mario Brothers. It's really not that much of a difference, I find, anyways. It might be like 1 or 2 ticks off of like HP or Brothers points or whatever. That's not really a big deal to me, anyways. So anyways, back to this boss battle. You just have to repeat the process over and over again until she's defeated. It's pretty simple. You just have to time your jumps carefully and make sure that those beanies aren't into the field when she's ready to transform back and get her arms back. And we're going to use our first item. Brother's points can be healed with syrup, so we'll give that to Luigi because he's all tapped out. Well, this shouldn't take too much longer. And after this battle, we will see why exactly the Queen being A looks like this and why she's acting like this. And how we can help her out here. There, and she's done. Let's do... what haven't I done for a while? Brothers points. I thought I was gonna get a 4 there for a second. There we go. And she's dead. Oh no! That glitter force Queen Bean to eat a belly belch worm. That's what turned her into this. Oh, our fair kingdom is doomed. Doomed! How will we ever return Queen Bean to normal? What's that you say? The Mario Brothers will do something about it? What can you possibly be? You speak of the impossible. Thanks for having so much faith in us. Why, there's no known way to spit out an ingested belly belch. Well, except there's that one way. That's the last resort. It sure isn't pretty, though. She might be able to spit it up if she drank the legendary Chocola Reserve from Chucklehead Woods. You'll go to Chucklehead Woods? You'll find the Chocola Reserve? Well, if you're going to make such bold proclamations, I suppose I have no choice but to rely on you. Take this BeanBean brooch and head southwest from the castle to Chateau de Chucklehook. You'll find the Chocola Reserve hidden deep within Chucklehook Woods. Our queen may yet recover. I like how Luigi's like poking at her dead, heaving corpse. Alright, and with that note, I am out of time, so thank you for watching this part, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the next, so I'll catch you later. See ya!